Okay, so something huge is happening in the travel world right now. There's a $1.4 trillion shift that is quietly but completely changing the entire industry. It's not just about where we go anymore, it's about the very reason we pack our bags in the first place. And it all kicks off with this number. Yep, you heard that right. $1.4 trillion. That is the massive, estimated value of a market that is fundamentally rewiring the hospitality business from the inside out. I mean, it's a truly staggering figure, and it points to this profound change in what we're all looking for when we take time away. So, what on earth is behind a number that big? It's not some new budget airline or a single trendy destination. No, it's a really powerful new motivation for why people travel. An idea that's been bubbling under the surface for years and is now just exploding. And the answer to that trillion-dollar question? It's called wellness tourism. This right here is the force that's driving these massive shifts we're seeing. And believe me, it's a trend that hotels are scrambling to figure out. So what is it exactly? Well, the simple definition is any kind of travel that's focused on maintaining or, improving your personal well-being. But, and this is the key part, the modern idea of well-being goes way, way beyond just getting a massage or lounging by the pool. And look, this isn't just some feel-good trend. We're talking about a premium, high-value market. Wellness travelers don't just spend a little more, they spend significantly more. I mean, they're way ahead of your average vacationer, and they spend double what business travelers do. The financial incentive for the industry here is just undeniable. But here's the catch. Capturing this incredibly lucrative market isn't as simple as, just sticking a massage room in the basement. The whole philosophy of what wellness even means inside a hotel has completely changed. Think about it this way. The old model was a hotel with a spa. Wellness was basically just another amenity, an add-on, right? Well, the new model is a total reinvention. It's the wellness hotel. And here, well-being is literally woven into the fabric of the entire guest experience, from mindfulness programs to activities that are really rooted in genuine emotional health. And this is exactly where specialized companies like Elevate Wellness Collective come into the picture. Their entire mission is to guide hotels through this very transition, to help them build custom strategies that go way beyond the spa and create something that's way more profitable and, frankly, way more transformative for the guest. So how do they actually pull it off? Well, it's not just about adding a few yoga classes to the schedule. It's about a totally new formula, one that deeply combines clinical psychology with five-star luxury hospitality. Their whole strategy really rests on these three powerful pillars. First, they bring in real expert healers and actual psychologists. Second, they ground everything in clinical expertise and emotional intelligence. And third, they create these custom-made programs that are tailored specifically to a hotel's brand and its guests. And this right here, this is the secret sauce. It's brilliant. They bring together board-certified psychologists with absolute veterans of the hospitality industry. We're talking people who've worked at legendary brands like the Four Seasons. This blend ensures the wellness programs aren't just clinically sound, but they're also delivered with that world-class seamless service you'd expect. So what makes this approach so powerful is that synthesis. You get the credibility of real clinical expertise focused on mental health, but it's combined with the guest-first polish of hospitality pros. The result? You get an experience that not only feels good, but is strategically designed to generate more revenue through longer stays and premium experiences. Okay, so the theory is really compelling. A mix of psychology and five-star service. Sounds great on paper. But does it actually work? Does it move the needle? Well, let's follow the money and look at the real-world results. And I really don't use that word lightly. The impact that these hotels see when they put these kinds of deep, integrated wellness strategies into place is, well, it's nothing short of dramatic. Just look at the data. It really speaks for itself. Guests are staying 20% longer. The hotels are able to charge 30% higher daily rates, and ancillary revenue, so the money spent on things besides the room, is up a full 50%. I mean, any one of those metrics would be a huge win for a hotel's bottom line. But the most jaw-dropping number of all is this one, 177%. That is the average increase in what a guest spends overall. It just proves that when you offer something truly valuable for a guest's well-being, they don't just like it,
They invest in it heavily. So let's just zoom out for a second. What does all this mean for the future of travel? Is this just another passing fad, or are we really watching a permanent transformation of what we all look for in a vacation? And that brings us to what might be the single most important takeaway here. Wellness is no longer just a checkbox on a list of hotel amenities, like a swimming pool or a gym. For a huge and rapidly growing number of travelers, it's becoming the main reason for the trip itself.
Which leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about for the future. As these lines between taking a vacation and taking care of yourself continue to blur, are we headed towards a world where pretty much every trip we take has some kind of wellness mission at its core? It's definitely something to think about the next time you're planning your getaway.